Hello, it is World Wide Web Wednesday, September 16th, 2020. Steve Sipress here, just catching the very tail end of another beautiful sunset here and another beautiful, spectacular late summer day here in sunny southern Arizona. Things are popping up here. Bunch of people. Matt is here. Tom is here. I think that's Tom is here. Hello. Thanks everyone. Jeff is here. Thanks for being here. Anyway, real quick, I do free consultations, give out help, whatever you want to call it. You go to helpfromsteve.com. But today I did a little SEO audit, search engine optimization audit for a client of mine, because I noticed on the bottom of her website, Kiss of Death, it says copyright 2014. So there's a whole bunch of real basics here. But number one, I'm sure you're aware that Google makes changes to how it reads websites behind the scenes and orders them and gets sites to show up on the top of the search results when people look for you. And I have a feeling that you're aware they've made quite a number of changes since 6 years ago. So even if you haven't made any changes to your site, I don't think you want to put forth the outward appearance to people visiting your website that you're either lazy or sloppy, or you have no attention to detail, or you really just don't give a crap about your business enough to update your website in 6 years. At least, even if you don't make any real behind-the-scenes changes, have someone go and change the copyright date on the bottom of your website. Notice the footer of your website shows up on every page. Say copyright 2020. Another thing you can do, you can say copyright 2014-2020. To show now you can still show you've been around 6-7 years, but you also want to show that you're paying attention to your website, because a visitor who is looking in detail, now the fast mover, the fast actor, which is about 1 out of every 6 people, are just looking to get a solution to their problem real quick, but others are doing due diligence, they're checking you out, and I don't think you want to let them know that you're sloppy about your business. Then they are apt to believe that or think perhaps you're sloppy about other areas of your business. Or if you, are a contractor or anyone that uses any kind of equipment, an auto repair shop or a dentist or anything, man, have they not updated their equipment for 6 years because they haven't touched their website for 6 years? So that's a very basic one. There's other basic strategies. I took a look at the source code and I noticed things like title tags and descriptions and image alt tags not being used, real basic stuff. But you might want to contact a search engine optimization company, an SEO provider, and most of them will provide a free audit. And it doesn't even matter if it's most of them; just find one that does. And but then here's the key with the audits. They will take a look at your website and they will list 17,482,721 different things that are wrong with your website, and they'll want to quote some outrageously high fee for you to pay them and to take months and months to fix every single thing. So take it with a grain of salt, and maybe when you see the audit, pick the top or ask them, respond and go, what would you say if my budget, I can't afford to fix all that at once. What would you suggest are the top 5 things that I fix? Or what could I fix for $500? Or what could you do in 2 hours to help my site? Because there's a lot of things that anyone who knows anything about SEO can do in a very short amount of time, for if they're willing to, and if they're not my client and they don't understand how to deliver more value and therefore charge higher fees, they could do it for a really small amount of money, and it can make a big difference. This client of mine, her website not updated, or at least not shown to be updated since the year 2014, was showing up on the 3rd page of Google for a very simple keyword that I put in that didn't appear anywhere in her titles or descriptions or alt image tags or anything at all. I just typed in what I thought people might type in when they're looking for her. She had the typical, her name of her business right at the top of the title page, first thing people see. Now, as I informed her or suggested to her, I advised her that unless you have a really well-known brand, and the brand name itself, when people see it, makes them want to call you. And I'm not talking about has to be an international, worldwide known brand like Coca-Cola or McDonald's or Budweiser or whatever, but known in your area. So if someone's searching for a local plumber and they see Roto-Rooter at the top of the site, you got about almost 100 years and billions of dollars in advertising and marketing to drum it into people's heads. Hey, that's a trusted source. And people might call just because it says Roto-Rooter and they've never heard of all the other plumbing companies. But if your plumbing company is called, XYZ Plumber or Joe's Plumber or Smith Plumbing and Smith and Sons Plumber or all the typical names, that's likely to not do anything to get somebody who just says, man, I got brown sludge screaming out all over my floor. I got to call somebody, and first thing they see in the search engine says the name of your company that's not Roto-Rooter. You're wasting some characters. You only got about 50, 60 characters in your title tag for Google to show people when they are searching for you. So tell people you can solve the problem they have. If I type in brown sludge, need a plumber, put on brown sludge, need a plumber, we'll be there in an hour or it's free. We specialize in brown sludge. Call us now, 24 hours a day, no extra charge for overnight or weekends or whatever it is. That's your getting into your description where you have about 150 characters, but in the title itself and all throughout the site, you want to do what's called keyword optimization. It starts with keyword research, find out and get into the head of your ideal target prospect, customer, client, patient, member. That's basically the WOW strategy. First W stands for the who. Think about it from their point of view. Who is it that you want to do business with you, and think how they think when they type stuff into Google to find you. And it's not likely that they give a crap about the name of your company. Now, if they know your company, you might say, well, but Steve, people, my customers know me, my clients know me, my repeat business. Well, then they're not even going to type it into Google. They'll likely just type the name of your website. Or even if they do, type the name of your company in Google. That'll come up too if they type the actual name of your company. But if you want to use the search engine to get new business that doesn't know the name of your business, why put the name of your business? If your law firm is Hassan, Pfeffer, Schwartz, and Plakonkowitz, why use all 50 to 60 characters of your title saying your own names? It won't help anybody call you. Again, unless you're so well known in the area that just saying the name of your firm, everyone goes, oh, I've seen all their TV commercials. I love them. I'm going to call them. Otherwise, you might say, DUI, we specialize in this town, getting people off. We're the best at getting that charge removed. Or, looking for a top divorce lawyer and wherever. Lawyers can't compare themselves to others to say top. But anyway, you get what I'm talking about. Get into the mind of your target market. Either do it yourself or get someone to do what's known as keyword research. The keyword of the name of your business, not the best thing unless it's repeat business, and then they already know you. Make sense? All right, hope it helps. If you need some more, I'm just really barely scratching the surface. Go to helpfromsteve.com. I'll discuss this with you real briefly, or any other strategy, tactic, any issue at all that'll help you get more money coming into your business, getting more new business, more repeat business, advertising, marketing, sales, whatever it is. I'll help you out to think straight, put the right concepts into place, and start to make some hay while the sun is shining. We're still in the midst of this shutdown and this crazy transitional time. And during transitions is when all the money is made. So hopefully you are booming in your business, whether you are or not. If you want some help, go to helpfromsteve.com. That'll do it for World Wide Web Wednesday. The sun has set, and I am heading inside to be with my beautiful wife, Michelle. And thanks for being here today. Catch me tomorrow when I'll be back on Throwback Thursday. Catch you then. Over and out. Bye-bye.